Henry William Danglass Cavill is an English actor. Sorry, I just feel like I should have, pretend I have a chiseled jaw when I'm talking about this man. Not sure about the English accent though, I'm sorry about that. Henry William Danglass Cavill is an English actor. He was born on the 5th of May in 1983 in St. Helier, Jersey in the Channel Islands. He is one of 5 brothers. None of his brothers have chosen the spotlight, but rather careers in the army, financial, and marketing sectors. Henry's mother, Marianne, was a secretary in a bank, and his father, a stockbroker. He went to St. Michael's Preparatory School in St. Xavier, Jersey, before attending Stowe School in Stowe, Buckinghamshire. In the year 2000, while playing rugby, a 16-year-old Henry met the actor Russell Crowe. The one-in-a-million life chance meeting would change his life forever. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos on your favorite celebrities. Despite growing up in Jersey on the Channel Islands, Henry considers himself to be English. He currently lives in South Kensington, London. As a young boy, Henry was definitely not the Henry we know today. In a 2013 Vanity Fair interview, Henry revealed that he was quite the chubby little boy. In fact, he says he was the fat Cavill. It wasn't until he turned 17 that he started shedding the pounds after landing a role in an adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo. Moving back in time a little bit to where it all started. When Henry was 16, he landed in what we suppose you can call a lucky break. This was when he met Russell Crowe, who was shooting on location at the Stowe School for the film Proof of Life. Henry was an extra in the film. He played rugby in the background of one of the scenes. In a 2013 interview with CNN, Russell elaborated a bit on how he and Henry met for the first time. It turns out that Russell is quite and always has been a fan of rugby. He says that there was one kid on the field who was quite dominant and fluid, and so he caught my eye. And in between shots, that kid came over and talked to me, but all his questions were about acting. Henry in the same interview said, "I walked up to him, stuck my hand out and said, 'Hi, my name's Henry. I am considering becoming an actor. Any tips? What's it like?' And he said, 'Well, the pay is great, but sometimes they don't treat you so good.' And I'm paraphrasing. This brief meeting left a lasting impression with the Gladiator star, even once he had returned home to the other side of the world. So he, Russell, decided to send the young Henry some unexpected mail. In the box, Henry found an Aussie rugby jersey, some Aussie sweets, some Vegemite, a band CD, and a picture of Russell in Gladiator saying, 'Henry, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.' Fast forward 12 years later to the filming of Man of Steel, and the pair meet again. Russell Crowe played Henry's father in the 2012 Superman reboot, and he says that he really didn't recognize him at first. Russell says, 12 years later, I'm in a gym in Naperville, Illinois, and I'm working out with my son in this movie that I'm doing. He's on the other side of the gym, and I knew him. I knew him from somewhere, I just didn't know. I couldn't place him. So then he walked up to Henry and said, 'Do I know you?' Henry says that he just smiled at Russell and kind of just left it there. Awkward. It was only later on during a break in filming that Henry refreshed Russell's memory by asking him if he remembers a kid that came up to him years ago and asked him a bunch of questions about acting. It all came back to Russell, and the two say that them working together on the Man of Steel is their little karmic circle. It wasn't only the Man of Steel that Henry featured in though. He landed his first role in 2001 in the film Laguna. The ball started rolling and Henry quickly picked up more roles. In 2002, he appeared in The Count of Monte Cristo. In 2003, he filmed I Capture the Castle. Henry later appeared in supporting roles in several television series, including the BBC's The Inspector, Lindley Mysteries, ITV's Midsummer Murders, and Showtime's The Tudors. After The Man of Steel gained him international recognition, Henry also appeared in the 2006 DC film Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice and the 2017 release Justice League. He is also set to star in the new Zack Snyder's Justice League film, set for release in March of 2021. We'll delve into that a little bit later though. Henry also appeared in the 2019 Netflix series The Witcher, where he played the character Geralt of Rivia. After several setbacks in filming the second season, Netflix has confirmed that the show will return for season 2 sometime in March 2021. Throughout his 20-year career, Henry has been in more than 25 films to date. He has been nominated for 15 awards and he has won 3 of them. His nominations include 1 for the 2020 film The Tudors, 5 for Man of Steel, 7 for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, 1 for Justice League in 2018, and another for the 2019 film Mission Impossible: Fallout. Fallout. In 2014, his performance in Man of Steel won him an MTV Award for Best Hero, and in 2019, Henry won a Cine Euphoria Award for Best Supporting Actor, Audience Award for Mission Impossible Fallout, and 2017, he won the Parody Award, a Golden Raspberry for Worst Screen Combo, shared with Ben Affleck for the film Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Though the latter isn't exactly a braggable award, he won it nonetheless. Henry is yet to settle down for married life, but has been engaged to Ellen Whitaker, an English show-jumping rider. They first met at the 2009 Olympia Horse Show. Henry proposed to Ellen in 2011, but the pair called off the engagement and split shortly after. In 2011, Henry dated Susie Redman. In 2012, he dated the mixed martial artist and actress Gina Carano. And for a record-breaking 10 days, Henry dated Kaylee Cuoco in 2013. We're not sure what happened, but the Big Bang Theory actress says that while she has been in that business for more than 20 years, she had never really been followed around by the paparazzi so much as when she was linked to Henry. For now, Henry is single and lives with his dog Cal, an American Akita. And yes, his dog's named after Superman. Being single is at least giving him more time to work on and with charity organizations. Henry is a spokesman for the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust and an ambassador for the Royal Marines charity. He launched the running phase of the Royal Marines in 1664 challenge and took part in the Gibraltar Rock Run 2014. In August 2014, Henry also took part in the Ice Bucket Challenge in support of the ALS Association, where he was soaked with 6 large buckets of ice-cold water while wearing his Superman costume. We're almost 100% sure his Ice Bucket Challenge spread a lot of awareness among his female fan base anyway. As of January 2021, Henry has an estimated net worth of $40 million. His sizable nest egg, which will probably increase quite a bit over the years to come, has helped him buy several properties. Henry mainly lives in South Kensington, London, in a small mews house, which is an old stable converted into a home. Henry says it's not really a big house, but there's enough space for his computer desk where he usually plays his PC games. Though we're pretty certain it's big enough for more than just his beloved gaming PC. Another property he owns is a home in Sherwood, Los Angeles. The home sits on a natural rise, much like the Malibu house Tony Stark lived in Iron Man, on Lake Sherwood in the California mountains, and he made a bid just under the asking price of $5.5 million to secure his own fortress of solitude. The beautiful, futuristic home has floor-to-ceiling windows, a movie room, a pool, a spa, boat dock, and even planning permission for a helipad. Unlike his Man of Steel character, Henry drives to where he needs to be. His car collection includes a McLaren 12C Spider, which comes with a price tag of $265,750. Henry also owns an Aston Martin DBS. In fact, it's one of the things he bought with his first big paycheck. He says that he visited a top-end Jersey garage with his father to treat himself after receiving his first big movie payout. While he actually had his eye on an Audi R8 supercar, his father had other plans and started browsing in the really expensive part of the showroom, and that's how he ended up getting the Aston Martin. The DBS comes with a suggested retail price of $316,300, but we're sure Henry has one with a few extras, which would naturally jack up the price a little bit. 2021 is set to be another big year for Henry. His upcoming projects include Zack Snyder's Justice League. The film is currently in post-production, so we don't have a release date just yet. The film is also referred to simply as the Snyder Cut and is the director's cut of the 2000 superhero film Justice League. It presents the 5th film of the DC Extended Universe. The film is set to follow the entire League as they attempt to save the world from the catastrophic threat of Steppenwolf and his army of parademons. Superman fans will be delighted to hear that the film might not be the last time they get to see the superhero in action. While Man of Steel 2 isn't likely to come together, it was revealed in May 2020 that Henry signed on to reprise the role of Superman in an upcoming project. While it might be related to the Snyder Cut, it also could be in reference to a completely new project altogether. Whether that's a starring role or simply a cameo in another DC production, it won't be clear for at least another few months. From his slightly chubbier days as a young boy, his chance meeting with Russell Crowe, to his superhero physique, we're eager to see Henry take his career to the next level. And hey, we're doing all your favorite celebrities. So if there's anyone you'd like to see, like say Russell Crowe, let us know in the comment sections below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.